need someone to save me. No, and don't come running to blame me. From miles away I can tell that something's off. The way you look and how you pause when you talk, I think I said enough. You said your love for me something brand new. You said this is something you would never do. Here we are in your car, let me see who you are, who you really are. Yeah. Don't need you here to say you're sorry, 'cause if you're gonna leave me, then just do it. Don't take it slow, don't be gentle. No, I just gotta know, if you're gonna leave me, then just do it. Let's be honest for a second. Yeah, you're being over your head, babe.
What is up, you guys? TGIF. Good afternoon. I feel like it has been a crazy day already, and the day is still just getting started. So let me start off first by saying thank you to Bellairy for sponsoring today's video. I am super grateful for them and really ecstatic to work with them again, because my last purchase with them has utterly changed my life. So if you guys saw in the beginning, I was working with my new yoga and Pilates bar. And I picked that in the catalog for things for them to send me to share with you guys, because not only did I want to showcase that they're not just clothes and shoes, they're also accessories and gifts, but I like getting things like that I probably wouldn't have gone out and bought at the store, but being that I had the option to choose something, I chose that, and now I've forced myself to use it. So I've been going on like every other day or so onto YouTube, and I just put in like exercise with Pilates bar or exercise with yoga bar, and then it'll pull up all these random videos, and I try something new every single time that I do it, and it's building a exercise routine for me that I really honestly and truly need, because I'm the most uncomfortable that I've been in a really long time. Like, I felt really good to lose all that weight. It like put me in a good mindset, you know, and then now that I put that weight back on, it's put me right back into that negative mindset. So I'm really grateful for them, because again, I wouldn't have gone out and purchased that. It was when I was surfing their site that I saw that I said, you know what, I'm gonna get that to show them the other things that they have besides clothes. And little did I know that I would actually use it as much as I have been. So I got some other things like, you know, clothes and shoes that I'm going to share with you guys in just a little bit, but I need to sit down and take a break for a minute. Like I said, it has been a bit of a crazy day, and I don't want to be like a Debbie Downer. I've just had a rough couple of weeks, and I feel like a lot of it is little minuscule things, like not necessarily large, huge things, but regardless, those little things keep stacking up. And then now I'm feeling a little bit overwhelmed, which is part of the reason why that yoga and the Pilates and stuff has been really good for me, because it's kind of focusing and centering, and it allows me to have a good start to my day. Like, once I did that, I took a shower, I fed the cat, I got the kids up and breakfast, we did school with them, I've put on 2 loads of laundry, I cleaned up the kids' room and the loft up here, and now it's late in the afternoon. So it's after lunchtime. The kids are getting hungry. I didn't feed them lunch, but that's because we're doing a really early dinner tonight. We're doing pizza and wings. So I'm gonna cook that right around 5 o'clock. Normally we eat more around 7-ish, but I'm gonna do that right around 5. So once I'm done talking to you guys and I go flip my laundry again, I'm just gonna give the kids like a yogurt, granola bar, cheese stick, like just a little picky something just to hold them over until we do pizza and wings later. But I wanna like stop up here and talk to you because I feel like every single time that I wanted to tell you guys a couple of things, it just didn't really fit into the video that I was sharing. So I haven't really been able to tell you guys anything that's been going on. So for starters, I was going to go out, like I was going to try on those clothes and then pick something out of those to wear and take you guys out with me, but you saw the weather. It's legitimately been raining like crazy. Like the kids even put bathing suits on and jumped on the trampoline while it was pouring, because it has just been like dark and gloomy and rainy here, and that is like a Texas spring, which is a pretty textbook spring, I guess, with the exception of the warmer temperatures. It's literally just been gloomy and rainy for I can't even tell you how long. So I'm not going to go out in this rain, but I was going to take you guys out with me because I have to buy a new coffee pot. So my Keurig went, and I feel like I would have to go back in my videos and check, but I feel like I was in my rental for a couple of months before I ended up finally like just footing the bill and buying a Keurig. So it hasn't been super, super long, maybe a little over a year. Most of them only have a year warranty anyways, but I'm really disappointed because they're not cheap coffee pots. And so just to have it like break once a year is kind of irritating, but I need to go out and get myself a coffee pot because Mama can't live without coffee. For the last 2 days, we've gone to Circle K in the morning and gotten coffee. So I need to go out and get a coffee pot, but the rain is killing me. So if I don't do that, then that's not happening today. And my faucet. So I mentioned to you guys the other day that Moen had called me, but I realized I never even explained to you guys why Moen needed to call me. Like I mentioned in one random video that I had no water at my kitchen sink, but I never really got into details about it. So I have one of those like wave sensor faucets at my kitchen sink, and it has like a little, they call it a brain. It's the smart little device that's kind of underneath that controls the wave sensor. Well, all those computer operated things, they just don't have very long warranties, and so it's gone. It ended its life. It's toast, it's done. And without that little brain working, it won't run water without stopping. So water will just continuously keep just turning itself on and off unless we shut the water off and manually underneath. And I tried to get my warranty company to handle it, but they don't do like the wave sensor kind of faucets. They don't cover that, and I'm not the original purchaser, so Moen couldn't even help me. I'm not like, they can't, even though it's warranted, the part is warranted, it's only warranted to the original owner, which I'm not. So it just took a little bit of like finagling back and forth to find out what was the best way to handle this. And eventually when Moen called me the other day, they gave me like a coupon and I ordered a new one online, but it's crazy expensive. They're like $800 to replace the same exact faucet that I had. They had like a 65% off sale, so I still only paid after tax and shipping like $3.25. That's still a lot for a faucet, and neither my husband or Paul feel comfortable putting this faucet in because it's a lot of like technical stuff. It hooks up to my osmosis, hooks up to my garbage disposal, it hooks up to the dishwasher, plus it's like a power source and this little smart box brain. So they just don't want to mess with the plumbing, so it's going to cost $85 to have someone come and take care of that. So that was something else. My refrigerator did break down again, but they just called today and said that they approved to fix the other thing that they think is wrong with it. So they're sending somebody out to take care of that, which is fine. Again, I'm okay with not having a brand new refrigerator. I just want one that works. So as long as it's cold and it doesn't make a loud, annoying sound that gives me a headache, I'm good. So they're going to take care of that, but that's still been like a super long process. And then there is Ruby. So I had already made an appointment for Ruby to go to the vet to get all of her like updated shots. Dorothy went in November and Oliver is all up to date. So now it was time for Ruby. And then Ruby came in a couple of days ago and she had like this really weird sore on the back of her neck. And I thought maybe she just like bumped into something outside. She's been trying to get into the shed. Like, I don't know, something's under the shed that she wants to get to. So I thought maybe that's what it was and that she just like got wood or something stuck. So I cleaned it with peroxide and I was watching it for a while. And then I noticed like the next day it looked a little bit more irritated. And then yesterday it was just like to the point where it started to ooze. And I was like, all right, this is no good. So I called the vet and I said, hey, we already have an appointment on May 4th for all of her like regular shots and stuff. Can we just like keep that one, and can I bring her in now just to address her head? And they said no. They said absolutely not. Like, they can't do that. They don't have time. Like, it's really crazy busy in there. So I had to go to like a random place that I didn't know that was more an emergency hospital, and it was like another $300 just for them to address what they call a hot spot. They said like whatever little like boo-boo that she got, it just happens with dogs that it just kind of spreads, but it almost looks like someone poured acid on the back of my dog's head, and I just feel so bad for her. So she's like not in the mood to eat because I had to knock her out to shave her and clean her and make her feel all comfortable. So now I have her back here today, and she like doesn't want to eat, so she doesn't want to take her medicine, and it's just been like, it's kind of just been like one thing after another. I was going to take her to the vet, and then my brakes started squeaking, like, and it pretty much sounds like the front and the back. So I'm almost positive that now I'm going to need to do brakes. And when I called them today just to get like a rough quote, they kind of let me know like if I had to do brakes all around, probably looking at $600. So it's just kind of been like one thing after another. My light guy is coming this weekend. We changed our mind. We're not doing track lighting. We're doing hi-hats instead, just because it doesn't, otherwise it's going to take away from the door we just built. And now we're still trying to find bins that will fit properly in the front thing. Like, everything I keep picking up and purchasing doesn't fit in there correctly, and I keep measuring it and stuff. It's just weird with the cross beams. I'll have to share that with you guys in a little bit. So it's kind of annoying the way that that is, and so I can't find anything that'll use the space properly. I think I'm going to end up needing to use laundry baskets. Like, I think that's where it's going to come down to, is that seems to be the ones that fits the best. So I don't know. It's like I said, it's been like one crazy thing after another, and I don't want to be a Debbie Downer because, like I said, it's like these are things that we can all get over. Like, I'll buy a new coffee pot, and a faucet is coming, and they're coming to fix the fridge, and Ruby will be okay, and we will find things for the window seat, and everything will be just fine. Sometimes I get a little overwhelmed emotionally, and I feel like I have to take a step back for a minute. Like, these videos go out so late, and I'm so apologetic for that. I don't mean for that to happen, but it's the only way that I can teach my kids school during the day and still have time to do like normal wife housework, and then still film things and edit to share with you, is if the video goes up super late. And I hate doing that, but it's like there's only enough time in the day for what I need to accomplish, and I end up spending half the day on the phone, like dealing with all these things that I have to deal with, or, you know, taking care of all this stuff. Like Jake's production, his actual play is in 2 weeks, and we need to purchase the costumes for them because they're not doing like any shared costumes because of COVID right now. And in one of his scenes, he's a pirate. So I went on Amazon and I ordered this whole pirate getup, and then after I ordered it, I realized that it didn't have some accessories. So I went back on and ordered another like accessory kit, and then the accessory kit came yesterday with only the wig. It was missing like the big gold earring and the eye patch. But like, how are you a pirate without an eye patch? And it literally just sent me the hat. So I had to like call Amazon, let them know, and now they're sending out a new one. But now he couldn't go to production this week with the costumes that I ordered him because everything either came late or has to be returned and new stuff is coming. So I just feel like I needed to talk to my friends for a minute because I was having just a little bit of like an overwhelming week, and there's only so much that I feel my husband can handle right now. He's so overwhelmed at work as well. Around Christmas time, he had one of his employees that had COVID, and like first he quarantined because his wife and his father-in-law had it, and then right at the end of his quarantine he got it, and so it only left him and one other manager. So Daryl was seriously working like every single day for 3 weeks, almost a month during Christmas time, just because they didn't have the staff. And then everything seemed to level out, but then now another one of his managers got another job offer where they were paying higher, so he left, and now he's back to like limited staff. So now he's back to working 7 days a week. every once in a while, like someone from a different location will come and relieve him so that he can have a half a day or a day off. But for the most part, he's been working like ridiculous hours. And so it's hard sometimes to deal with all this stuff. And he's just not here to make decisions with me and that kind of thing, and not be like, you know, we operate really well as a team. So when I don't have the other half of my team with me, it just gets annoying. So, all right, I am gonna go flip my laundry and give my kids some yogurt and a granola bar. And then I'm gonna come back up here and we're gonna try on the rest of the clothes I got from Bellairy. And I'm excited to share with you a couple of things, because I know the last time that I share with you guys what I ordered from them, so many of you went on there and ordered their stuff because their stuff is so amazing. So I can't wait to share with you the fun stuff that I got. So let me go take care of my kids and then I'll be back. All right, you guys, so the kids have had their snack. I put my colored wash into the dryer and then my whites into the wash. And now I'm back up here to share with you guys what else I got from Bellairy. So here's just a closer look at that Pilates and yoga stick. I'll put the price up on the screen, but you guys also get a discount depending on how much you spend. All that information will be in the description box. So the prices that you see are not reflected by the discount, but it's just a super like foam covered rod, and then it comes with the elastic bands that have the little cuffs on them, so you either hold these or put them on your feet. And I just love the resistance. I think that it's perfect for me, especially since I haven't done any kind of exercise or anything like that in a really long time. So it's good to have like something that isn't too much, you know. These are the pants that I had on during the exercise. They're like these really silky, just like comfy yoga pants, and I chose these sunflowers. They are like super roomy and comfortable, and I absolutely love them. They actually just launched their whole plus size selection, so they have a whole separate shopping area to shop plus size, which unfortunately I fall into. So that's, I knew that they already had a filtering option, but now they have a whole section that just shares with you what they have in plus size. And then some of their products that are plus size are also offered in regular sizes. So I'm gonna go ahead and change my tops. So here's the first top that I got, and I think this is going to look so super cute with jeans. Like, I only have those sunflower pants on, but I'm really excited to put this on with a pair of jeans. I think this will look so cute. I mean, I do have like my white camisole on underneath it. I always put some kind of tank top on just in case you can see underneath the arms. Usually I'm self-conscious about wearing like tank tops like this just because my arms are so big that I feel like if I don't wear something that covers them up, I'm super self-conscious. But when something like this has this kind of pattern on it, I feel like it takes away a little bit from how big my arms look. So even with a pair of denim shorts or just a cropped pair of jeans, I feel like this shirt just looks, these clothes, for whatever reason, whenever I put them on, I feel like they slenderize me. Every time I share one of these videos, you guys always say like, oh, have you lost weight? No, no, I have not. But they just fit, I feel like, the way they're supposed to. And then they end up, I don't normally wear clothes that fit me right. I wear oversized things. So these fit just right and they look like they're supposed to. And I love the pattern because it's like almost like a cream, and then it has all these different flowers on it. I'm not even usually one for floral, but I feel like this just really suits me. So I absolutely love this one. So I feel like this is going to be my new favorite shirt. I saw this on the model who was wearing it, and she was tan and beautiful, and I was like, oh my gosh, I want to be her. I want this shirt so bad. I knew if I got it, I wasn't gonna look as good as her, but this fits even better than I thought. So again, I have a camisole on underneath it. I always could not have this on, but then I think you would see, you know, a ton of cleavage if that be the case. I tried to adjust it the best I could so that it only sits just a little bit popping out, which I think they call this like a modesty piece, so that just covers like that initial point of cleavage. Like you could even see my little girls in between. Well, they're not so little, but I love this. Like, I'm gonna put the camera down so you can see where it falls to. So I even went and changed into a pair of my denim shorts just so you can get a better feel of where this would sit on like your waistline or whatever kind of shorts or bottoms that you're wearing. But I love the two-tone. Well, it's actually a three-tone, but I love how it separates. Like, it almost looks like it's supposed to be connected but opened to expose the white. Like, I absolutely love that. I love how flowy it is because it hides everything. If it's clingy, sometimes I steer away from it. That's why some of the shirts that fit me so perfectly surprise me, because usually I do more of the loose fitting just so that I'm not so discouraged when I look at myself in the mirror and see, you know, how I look in the clothes. But I really, 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 really love this. Like, I'm even gonna try that other shirt back on just to share it with you guys on how it looks with the jeans. But oh my goodness, I love, love, love this shirt. I will be wearing this one all of the time. So here's another one of those tank tops that I feel like I'm going to live in. I was hoping it was going to be a little bit more flowy like the last one that I just tried on, but if I can keep using that Pilates and yoga bar and keep striving to lose weight, then this will just loosen up a little bit. But this says, F-bomb mom with tattoos, pretty eyes, and thick thighs. So I saw that and it really made me laugh. It's funny, the woman I had on last time said I run on cuss words, coffee, and chaos or something. And someone said to me, like, what's gonna happen when your kids read that? And I said, well, only Mason is starting to learn to read. Maya can't read yet. So for right now, I'm in the clear, but even if they could read, they'd agree with my shirt. So I love this one. I have 4 tattoos. I consider myself to have extremely pretty eyes, and my thighs are more than thick. So I feel like this suits me super, super well. It's super comfortable. And again, this fits, like, just fits me, but it just fits me, and it looks, I don't look like I'm busting out of it. I don't look huge. It's actually becoming on me, even though it just fits. Does that make any sense? I don't know. I absolutely love it, but I had to have this one. I'm not really one for dresses. You won't find me in a dress very often, but I didn't get it for that purpose. I got it for the purpose of being a cover-up. So I did get a couple of sandals. I'm gonna turn the camera down even more and share with you my sandals, and you'll be able to see where this comes to an end. But I thought this would be awesome to just throw on with some flip-flops over my bathing suit, because then I would wear it like that as a cover-up, not necessarily like a dress, if that makes any sense. So let me turn the camera down even further and share with you my shoes. So here's where the dress comes down to. So it's literally knee length, and they had this different ombre look in a bunch of different colors. And like I said, coupled with some flip-flops, I think this would be perfect when you're heading towards the pool or to the beach or something as a cover-up. So these are the sandals that I have on right now, and one of the 2 pairs that I chose. They literally have such a large selection on Bellairy that I couldn't even decide, but I did end up going with these. They even had these in a couple of different colors, like ones that had colors, ones that were black and white, but I chose just to go with these because I literally live in sandals. I wear them all the time, whether I'm just running out of the house with them on or whether I wear them around the house. So I love the fact that these are sturdy enough to give support, but since it's just like string kind of holding them together, it's light on my feet for when I'm just kind of running around the house. So this was the first pair that I chose. So here are the second pair of sandals that I chose, obviously inspired by those sunflower yoga pants. Not that I would wear them together, but once I got on some kind of sunflower kick, I just never got off. But I think they just look super cute and super summery. They're perfectly comfortable for just quickly running out of the house to run an errand. I think they're going to look super cute with a pair of jean shorts and a white t-shirt. These just may end up being my new favorite pair. So if you're interested in anything that you saw here today, or just to go on and check out what else Bellairy has to offer, everything again will be listed in the description box, and there'll be separate links, some of them for you to shop their regular size clothing. There'll be a direct link to shop their plus size clothing, and then there'll be a bunch of discount codes for different amounts that you spend, gives you different percentages off. So all of that with the link to their website will be listed down below for you guys to go ahead and check out. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and put all these clothes away, and then I'm gonna go downstairs. I'm gonna start my wings. Since we're doing the pizza and wings tonight, I usually cook them low and slow for a little while, and then I throw them in the air fryer to get extra crispy. So I'm gonna get them in the oven to get them started, and then we're gonna go ahead and put my desk together. I finally kind of got all of the pieces, so I want to go ahead and finish that up. I think that might be my only project for the rest of today. Like I said, today got really thrown off with everything going on in the weather and all of that stuff, but we shall see. If that's all we're going to get into today, I'm not sure. We might. I was going to finish the window seat, but I still haven't figured out if I'm gonna end up using the laundry baskets or not, and Paul just painted it yesterday, so I want to make sure that it's not tacky or anything and it's ready for me to start figuring out the next step. So I don't think I'm gonna tackle that for today, but in the very least I gotta get dinner going, and I'm gonna finish the desk area, and I'm gonna put the rest of my Easter stuff away. Should I put out my summer decor or just my regular decor back up and do summer in a little bit? I mean, summer is going to be here before you know it, so I can't figure out if I want to put up my summer decor yet, or if I just want to put the Easter stuff away and then wait. But all right, let me go put all the stuff away and re-get dressed, and then I'll be back to see you guys in just a little bit.
'Cause there is no one other than me that can make you feel the way you feel when I hold you. I think I said enough. You said you love for me something brand new. You said this is something you would never do. Here we are in a car. Let me see who you are, who you really are. Yeah, don't need you here to say you're sorry. 'Cause if you're gonna leave me, then just do it. Don't take it slow. Be gentle, no, I just gotta know. If you're gonna leave me, then just do it. Ooh, 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 just do it. Don't need you here to say you're sorry. 'Cause if you're gonna leave me, then just do it. Don't take it slow, don't be gentle, no, I just got.
And that, you guys, draws tonight to a close. So I hope you did enjoy today's video. I did get my Easter stuff put away, but I did not get a chance to finish that desk area. I did order a new file cabinet that's white, so it looks, you know, a lot more pleasing to the eye, and it fits perfectly underneath the desk. So now I just need time with my husband to go through the old file cabinet, because we have a lot of like old files and papers and stuff that we just need to decide on before we transfer them in there. And then I think we're gonna get a new computer, the ones that don't have a tower, like that's just the screen, so that the only thing sitting on the computer itself is just the screen. I think that that will look really good when you walk in, if the only thing that's on that desk is the screen. And then if you see the file cabinet, as long as everything is kind of the same color scheme, I feel like it'll look good still. We put that shelf above the desk area, and I just put a little trinkets on it for now until I fully decide what I want up there. But I think all in all, once I finish cleaning it tomorrow, I think that will be pretty much done. I don't think we're doing the yard sale tomorrow. My husband just had a couple of call outs and stuff for work, so he's closing this evening, and then he's going to come home for a couple of hours and have to go back in to the store. So that kind of sucks. I don't want to do this without his help, and with everything that just went on with Ruby, I might have to bring her back for pain medicine if she's not feeling better by tomorrow, because she's just so sore. And that like spray that they gave, the vet said when we spray it on, it's going to sting because it's raw. So when I spray it on her, she just howls. So she doesn't really want me to touch it. She doesn't want a dressing on it. Like, they sent me home with all these dressings to change, and she just doesn't even want me to do that. So it's been a bit of a struggle, but I think if she had some pain meds, it would be easier for her to tolerate all of the, you know, messing with it to keep it clean and, you know, able to heal. So unfortunately, I think a lot is going to go on for tomorrow, and I'm not going to be able to do my yard sale yet again. It's been a little frustrating, but I think it'll end up feeling victorious when it finally ends up happening. But again, you guys, I do hope that you enjoyed today's video. Thank you again so much to Bellairy for sponsoring today's video. All of their links and everything will be in the description box if you want to go ahead and check them out. Make sure to give this video a huge thumbs up. Subscribe if you are new, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.